Oxford Walmart is empty. Half the stuff is gone. It took a while to, substitution this, substitution that. The person said, no, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. And I finally texted them and said, look, Walmart is out of everything.
The Silver Dasher.
Morning. It's Thursday. I'm in my car. And starting the morning Spark. Yesterday's Spark was really good. I made over $200. This morning, I didn't accept the first offer. It was like $24. It was close to 14 miles, but it was like over 50 items, unique items, not quantity. I said, I don't know about that. So I took a risk and declined it. In a few more minutes, and then several offers popped up, and I took the first one. This was almost $25, $24.86 for 9.4 miles for only 18 items. So yeah, I took that one. So right now it's raining. It's been raining all night. It's still raining a little bit, and winter weather supposedly be here between this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The area that I'm in may not get as much freezing rain, so I hope not. But yeah, I went to Walmart last night. Bread was gone. I wonder. I'm sure they're restocking this morning. But yeah, everybody's crazy. The store was packed. But we'll wait and see. I think because a lot of people remember the last two times we had severe weather, winter storms. Both times we got hit hard, and it locked down. It shut down the city for a week. Nobody could go around the streets. But the problem is, for us here in the South, the freezing rain is what is the worst, because I don't care if you're from up north and not freezing rain and ice on the roads, nobody's driving. I don't care if you from up north and know how to drive in winter weather. Down here, when it's ice and frozen, The other part of it is, here in the deep South, we are not equipped to deal with heavy winters, freezing snow. It's because we don't have the budget to have the equipment. Unlike north, when you have trucks carrying salt and all that, we don't have salt down here. We don't care. The only thing they probably do out here is put sand out. Problem is because you can't afford to keep equipment and materials on the chance that it may become a blizzard once every 10 years. So anyhow, let's head to Walmart. Let's do the shopping and do the customer. So see you in a little bit. Well, I dropped off that shopping order to a neighborhood I've been to before, but this a little bit deeper than the neighborhood that I've ever been. If you remember from my DoorDash videos, there's a customer, I've been there to their house like 3 times, and they have a boat ramp that goes in the water. In fact, that's their house right there. And the house right next to it is a beautiful house, big, huge house, right on the water. It's one of the first DoorDash customers I've had, and I've met the young man. So a little bit further down the road that they live on is where I delivered. So, and then several shopping things popped up. First one that popped up was $20 for 27 miles now, and then then several more. But then I finally picked up one, and I think what threw people off, scared them, was I got one for $29.77 for 9.6 miles. But if you look at the quantity, it's 107. No, it's not. Well, it's 52 items, but the other 52 is bags. So it's a mismatch. So it's only really a 52 item shopping. So almost $30 for just over 9 miles. So it says it's going to take just over an hour to do the whole thing, but I don't think so. But anyway, I took it, and this is the second shopping order of the day. So it might be we'll have hopefully another bang bang day today, like we did yesterday. They did resupply bread, but not enough. They didn't quite fill it up, so I have a feeling that's going to be gone again today. So anyway, let's head back to Walmart, do some shopping, and then head to the customer. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that second shopping. I'm out here waiting in Talladega. I've delivered many times over in this area. In fact, that one of the convenience stores, that tobacco shop, CC, I think it's CC's tobacco. It's right over here. Been there a couple times. So heading back into town. Things are kind of slow now, where at least the map says Walmart's not hot. So maybe it won't be so busy today. We'll see. But it is raining. Not raining. You know, oh my God, you know, it's a second coming of Noah and that type of thing. But just a slight drizzle. It's at least warm. Relatively speaking, it's 48 degrees. You know, it's not 28. You know, it's not this freezing rain that their predictions come in this coming weekend. So, gonna go back, stop and see. Go back to Walmart, see, or just drive by and see if I pick up another order. Like I did, I picked up this order as I was on my way back from the first order. Who knows? I might try another pickup just to see if it works. Maybe the pickups are a little easier during the day when it's not so busy. Last time I tried to do it, they were swamped and they kept him. And I'm gonna be another thing. The people I normally see shopping this morning, I didn't see them this morning. Maybe because of the rain, or could be just circumstances. They shopped one layer of the store and I shopped another. So we'll see. So 2 orders in the morning, and we'll continue. I'm not going to DoorDash today. I'm just going to continue to Spark today. I think I'll probably do Spark, so I don't think I'm going to DoorDash at all this week, just to see how much money I make this week compared to doing Old Spark and then order mixture. I'm going to be honest with you. I do enjoy DoorDashing because it's when it's hopping. It's just like busy. You quickly and you meet people. I meet more people DoorDashing than I do Spark. But I met these folks on the. In fact, they helped me unload the car. So yeah, that's always nice. So anyway, let's head back. Drive by Walmart, see if we can get another, and head back home and see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, I'm going to try a pickup. It's still slightly raining. We'll see how well this works. The other one worked pretty well. This pickup is for let's see here. Yeah, $29.09 for 2.4 miles, 2 drop-offs. So it says total time to take it'd be 12 minutes. Of course, that depends on how and when I get my order. So yeah, maybe since it's raining a little bit, maybe things are a little slow, and maybe this pick will work. The pickup that I tried yesterday worked, and that was $40. And even though both orders were pretty big, yeah, $40 helped a lot. So, okay, let's go to Walmart and try a pickup. Let's see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, that was too good to be true. Only waited 5 minutes and they canceled it. Now I guess it's back to normal operations at Pell City Walmart. Cancel your pickups. So, gonna head back home. See you in a little bit. Well, I made the decision. I'm gonna head over to Anniston. The Walmart's been hot for an hour and a half, and I haven't seen a single offer pop up. I did right before I get home. I did reject a shopping that was like $15 for 20 miles. So I switched over to Zone, so I'm heading over to Anniston, and all 3 Walmarts and the Sam's Club are all red hot. And so for some reason I'm not picking up anything here. So anyway, let's go head to Anniston and see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, things are looking up. I'm still on the interstate, and as I'm getting close to Anniston, I picked up a shopping order from Oxford. It's a double shopping. It's let's see here. Yeah, it's for $28.51 for 6.2 miles, and it's going to take 59 minutes. So I'm heading towards Oxford, and we'll do the shopping, then the customer. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that double shopping, but I tell you what, that was tough. Even though it paid pretty good and it was small, but Oxford Walmart is empty. Half the stuff is gone. It took a while to, substitution this, substitution that. The person said, no, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. And I finally texted them and said, look, Walmart is out of everything. So I was basically telling them, either take what
at the next stop sign,
what
turn right.
I'm doing, sending, or, so. Anyhow, so as soon as I've dropped that off,
stop sign, turn right onto US 78 West.
As soon as I dropped that off, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I've never seen it before. 100 million shopping offers. The problem is, I just went through shopping at Oxford. There's nothing in there, so I decided to go do a pickup back at Anniston. It's not that great, but it's a pickup, so I don't have to worry about shopping. It's let's see here, it's almost $13 for just under 8 miles. It's 3 drop-offs, but it takes 37 minutes, 4 stops. But I just need to. Now I was in there for over an hour shopping, and that but also was a bulky 48-pound bag of dog food. Luckily, when I got there, a young man came out there, and he's the one that took it. So, but they had a cute older dog, German Shepherd mix. She was shy, but so we're trying to get her to be a guard dog, but she's too sweet. So, anyhow, I'm in parts of Oxford I've never been to before. So I think, now I know where I'm at. Okay, I know exactly where I'm at now. This is the road that I go to my parents. I never approached it from that side. In fact, I've come from that side when you remember the story about I went to delivered a Jack's from Lincoln all the way out here, but there's a Jack's right here. Well, this is right. That's where the Jack's is. I couldn't figure why didn't I pick up from there. So anyhow, yeah, I know where I'm at. So yeah, go ahead, head to the Anniston Walmart, do that pickup. I think what I'm going to try is only do pickups unless it's a good shopping with like very, very few items. Every shopping that I've seen recently, it's because everybody's panic buying. Because of the storm that's coming the weekend. It's Thursday, and the winter storm starts coming in tomorrow. So doing Spark, it's going to be interesting. We'll see. Friday I'll do Spark in the morning, and we'll see how we'll. The only reason I came out here because I sat there at Anniston. I sat there in Pell City for an hour while it's red hot. I'm not getting anything. I think it's because what a subscriber of mine told me. There's an overabundance of drivers at Pell City, and so I just happened to get a lot of orders yesterday because it was raining a little bit, and it's just everybody was in panic mode. So there was a million people getting stuff. So, but now things have kind of calmed down. And so all the orders are going to the other drivers, So, but anyhow, I'm going to Anniston, and it's picking a route that I'm not taking. I'm going to go the back way. It's the quicker way. But yeah, this very interesting. Parts of Oxford, even living here now. When my dad first got stationed, the first time at Fort McClellan, this was early 70s, I think, 73, 74. Yeah. My dad was not a command sergeant major. He was just sergeant. But he was still a career military police in his entire career at that time. We had just came back from Germany. We were stationed in Heilbronn, which was hard because I was about to enter, I was about to enter 6th grade, and so 3rd, 4th, and 5th, living in Germany, and very, very close to my German grandmother, and my cousins is over there, so coming over here. But I was lucky, I had American cousins because of my dad's family. So I was one of the few people, Army brats, that had family on both sides of the pond. Since my mom was German, and my dad was from Mississippi. So I had family on both sides. So it wasn't totally, but at the time I was missing my German family, but got to be reacquainted with my American family. Had a ball, with my cousins during that time. Spend one summer all summer with my cousins in Mississippi, and it was like a big, summer camp, but with your cousins, and we getting dirty red. Mississippi's famous for their red clay. I used to have white socks; they all turned red because I just walked around in socks and other stuff. But had a great time. But yeah, coming back, for the first time. This is before Mom and Dad bought the house that I have now. We lived in Oxford. I went to Oxford elementary school for about 6 months, and I lived in a mobile home. Lived in a trailer in a trailer park. I had somebody comment, that I am demeaning to people in a motorhome. No. My only thing is that if you have the choice, go for a regular home, because the resale value of a mobile home is nothing. Now, I've seen some very nice mobile homes that they're put out in the country. Those are nice, but the standard single wide, that's what we lived in. Where the bedrooms are one side, the hallways on one side of the mobile home, and the bedrooms and this, and then one bathroom. So yeah, I lived in a mobile home for 6 months. So I know how it is. But I went to school in Oxford for 6 months, and then we moved to out into the Sacs area. So, yeah. But so I've been to some areas of Oxford, and of course, when you're marching band and all that. In high school, you play Oxford every year. My very first, I was in band all my high school except for my senior year. Because senior year we went back to Germany. It was a very small high school. Had a football team, but not a marching band or anything like that. Nobody did have a marching band back in Germany, or even a small band. So I didn't. I concentrated on getting my studies and getting ready for college. But all the way up to my junior, I was a marching band from 9th grade, 9th, 10th, 11th. I was a marching band. My very first marching event was when our school Sacs played Oxford. It was at Oxford, and this is where the Oxford had a very nice kind of a big stadium, kind of tall. And we got there, and it was packed, and it scared the crap out of me. I was so scared. I was a freshman marching in my very first event, and I messed up a little bit on the marching, but it takes some skill to march and play a song at the same time. But yeah, fun times. But then then we went to marching band. Was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing music, and concert music was my favorite, especially the Christmas concert. And then we have band competitions, solo and ensembles go for medals. So yeah, that was always fun. But anyway, so like I said, I've been parts of Oxford I've never seen before, even though I lived there for a little bit. But that's fine. So now I think I'm heading to Anniston now. I'm going the shortcut way. I think I'm just going to do pickups now until the end of the day. Because right now shopping. Yesterday was packed, but I was not getting anything today. So I did get 2 shopping orders this morning at Pell City. But after that, then it went dead. One pop up, but they were bad, and I then didn't get a single thing. So okay, so I'm coming here. Sure enough, as soon as I got in range within Oxford, I got that Oxford shopping. Learned a little bit more about the Oxford store. Their bread section is one whole section on the corner of the store. It's not one like in Pell City and Anniston. It's an aisle, a part of the aisles of food. No, they got a whole corner of the store for all the breads, and they were practically out of bread. I was lucky to get the bread that the customer wanted. But yeah, it's everybody. It's just the panic buying. So hopefully it won't be so bad down here where we live. Heard that further north of the state it could get bad, but it could get bad down here too. It's that winter storm coming from Canada. This happens every year. This is the first one we've had this winter. So when the first one comes, then everybody panics. So anyway, let's head to Walmart. Let's do the pickup and then to make the deliveries. Let's see what happens after that. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just finished that last drop off and went ahead and picked up another small pickup at Anniston. Yeah, it's $11 for 7 miles, something like that. But I think it's just a pure pharmacy pickup. And the reason that I'm trying to stay close to Anniston, because when I go home, I need to stop by my parents' house. And, the shoppings are lots of items, because everybody's panic shopping, and it's going to take over an hour or so. I'm just doing these small little pickups, and since nobody else is doing them, and like I said, when I'm done, I'll stop by my parents' house real quick, check on it. But yeah, it's I decided I do the best I can with the pickup, and it was the only pickup available. Or I could have gone back to Oxford to shopping. No, Oxford has nothing left. So anyhow, but yeah. Plus, I need to get gas too. So I'm going to probably pick up gas before I've already started the trip, but and didn't say there was any perishables or anything like that. So, and it's just a pickup. I think I actually got to go inside. So, yeah, it's the calm before the storm. It's starting to clear up a little bit. It's been drizzling. At least in Pell City, it's been drizzling all day. It's been drizzling on and off here, so it's clearing up. But it's relatively warm. It's 51 degrees, so that cold front hasn't come down here yet. So let's go back to Walmart for a pickup. Hopefully, it's a small, short one, so hopefully I can get another pickup before I end the day. I end the day at 4 o'clock. And the way it's working, this may be my last thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyway, see you in a little bit. Well, that's it for me. Even though I turned off sparking, and there's a million shopping in Anniston, but it's getting dark now, and this is the last minute. Everything's exploding right now, but I'm done. It's been a long day. Been a long 2 days. I have a feeling now that in the future, unless it was like a super emergency, busy, that I was busy most of the time. But if I don't get anything after the morning shopping at Pell City, if I don't get anything by 9 o'clock, if I'm going to do this all day, I'm going to do Spark tomorrow. If around 9 o'clock and I don't get anything, especially if it's been read, I think I'm just going to go ahead and come over to Anniston, because it seems to be more. Only problem is that some of the stuff is like shopping may be difficult. I may still take the shopping, but right now, unless they restock. Tomorrow will probably be busy too, but hopefully I'm going to try to see if I can just do in this area in Anniston, just to do pickups. They're a lot easier. That last one was just a pharmacy pickup, and it happens to be the destination got me on the road that takes me off to the interstate to go home. So I said, yeah, that's probably the best way to end the day. But yeah, it was hopping. It was hopping. I think my wife's going to be cooking something tonight. She was going to do it last night, but she got so distracted from picking up medicine and stuff like that. So anyhow, heading on home, and then when I get there, I'll give a summary of what happened today. So see you in a little bit. Well, I finally made it home. Been an interesting day, and I've been trying to figure out, what I made today, based on, because tips earnings from yesterday's uncollected, it's added to the earned earnings today. But expanded out, see, I've done, let's see, 1, 2, so I did 5 trips today. 6 if you can count the cancel pickup. So that's a little lesson from yesterday. But based on the more detailed expansion, what I actually made today as far as trips, confirmed earnings, is $86.48, with unconfirmed tips for today at $23.46. So, if I get those tips in, I made over $100 today. So, yeah, about half from yesterday. I made over 200, but that's because that was a special day. So, yeah, and of course now I get confirmed earnings from yesterday included. So yeah, whew, man. Strange day. I got those 2 shopping orders in the morning, and I thought, okay, it's going to be a repeat of yesterday. And then it just went dead. And then I saw the Pell City Walmart go red, and it stayed red for, I'm sitting there at home, only live a mile away. I'm not getting anything. I got like one pop-up for shopping that was not good. So I made a late decision. I decided to let's go to Anniston, which I did. As soon as I got within range of Oxford, I got a shopping order, but which was a good shopping one. But unfortunately, a lot of the stuff Oxford didn't have anymore. They were all the eggs are gone. The bread was practically gone. Milk was almost gone. Of all things, sausage was gone. Kidney beans, the beans gone. Sandwich meat gone. So panic buying. So I did the best I can, and then because of that experience, I decided, okay, for the rest of the day, I just do little pickups, which I did like two other small little pickups. One was just a drop off of 3. In fact, I was the only person in the pickup. Then later on, when I went to pick up the pharmacy pickup, there were more people in the parking lot. So, but that pharmacy pickup made me get close to the road that takes me home, and it was already after 4. And I said, yeah. But when I stopped, all these offers came up. Oxford, Anniston, shopping. A million shopping. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So, whew, man, what a day. Hope you enjoyed the adventure I did today. This is a Winter Chaos Part 2. So, if you like the video, I urge you to select like. And if you enjoy what I do with the video and the channel, I urge you to join, to subscribe to it. And if you want to see the extra content I do, especially at the end of the week, I give a detailed summary of my dollar amounts and the mileage and the dollars per hour I generate. I urge you to join the membership club for that content and other content that I generate for that channel. If you're interested in the equipment that I'm using, look at the links and the videos that go to my kit. The kit has all the Amazon links to all the equipment, from my DoorDash bags to which are cheap to do, and all the way up to including the IKEA bags. But then it also includes all the equipment that I use for YouTubing, the camera systems and all that, if you're interested in that. But if you're interested in the clothing that I wear, I designed this clothing for people to look more professional. There's my the Silver Dasher store. I don't show all this clothing on the channel because YouTube only allows me a certain number, but that includes all sizes. So I had to pick the Dasher gear and the Spark gear to show all the sizes that are available. But click on the store to see the other items I have. I have T-shirts and tumblers, that type of thing. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to do Spark all day one more time Friday, and then take a break Saturday, and we'll do this again Sunday. So if you're in the South like I am, as far as this recording, be safe for the winter storm. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day, and Hope y'all have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.